It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yeah, we staying lit, big dog. Hey, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my boy Lucky Wizard Deals, man. Make sure y'all check out the HiveMindLabs.com link below in the description. Use the discount code everydaypj. Remember, with these super fat burners, healthy eating and exercise, you will start to look great, man. Y'all probably really can't tell, but your boy is losing weight about a week at a time, about 3-4 pounds a week, and it's working. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this winter, I'm gonna start showing y'all my body from the beaches of Mexico. All right, now let's get into it, man. We got Raven Queen, the state of Nevada versus Raven Queen. Okay, now Raven Queen and 5 other suspects are up for trial. They're gonna set a trial date for all these. And the reason is they are separating the trial dates is because, all right, so it was like 5 of them in on the robbery with CJ So Cool. One of them has already pled guilty and been sentenced to, like, I think up to 18 years in prison. One of them is a minor. He is also in the courtroom. And 5 others who were not in the CJ So Cool robbery, but they were in a separate robbery where a man was killed. He was injured and he later died due to his injuries. Okay, so those 5 will be separated from those 5. These 4 guys plus Raven Queen will be separated from the other 3 that were in on the robbery. Raven Queen is in on both charges. She's going to be charged with the murder, and she's going to be charged with the CJ So Cool robbery, which they're going to trial. So it sounds confusing, but there was a lot of people in on this whole little robbery spree, okay? Crime spree. They was just robbing people. It didn't matter who it was. Let's get into it, though.
On for continue to reign, well, actually the arraignment occurred. We are here first to set a trial and to talk about severance of the matters. Has there been a discussion regarding that amongst the parties?
I believe the parties are in general agreement that we're going to divide up the Las Vegas crew and the California crew, with Miss Queen serving, being charged in both cases. So that would be.
So you hear that? You said they're separating the Las Vegas crew with the California crew, but Miss Queen, who is the ringleader, will be charged in both cases, or tried in both cases.
Mr. McDuffie and Mr. Jackson.
Okay.
We will sever out their case from the remaining defendants. Miss Queen will remain.
So Mr. McDuffie and Mr. Jackson. Mr. McDuffie is a minor. One of them is a minor. And he's with the Las Vegas crew. That's the people who shot CJ So Cool. Now there is a bunch of other people that were robbed. So they're all going to trial for that, because they looking at life. That's why they going to trial. They would not go to trial if they wasn't getting life. That's why Derek Roberts pled guilty. He's possibly gonna be used as a state's witness, because he pled out pretty fast. He probably told on everything.
Charged with them in the cases, and she's charged with.
Okay. So if I'm understanding you correctly, the following counts would be severed out from the original case. 6, 7, 8, 25, 9, 10, 24, 11, 12, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29.
I believe that is correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I will file an amended pursuant to that.
Separating 2 different ones out. Okay, so then we have regarding Mr. McDuffie, who's present in custody of Mr. Rutledge, and we have Mr. Graskovich for Mr. Jackson, as well as Mr. Langford for Ms. Queen on that case. Did you three talk about trial dates?
As far out as we can set it, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I'm gonna just keep it on the homicide stack, even though it's not a homicide case, so I mean nothing by that, it's just that as the year, I might be changing the assignments, and I do wanna keep both sides of this case. Okay, so, the next stack that we'd be looking at for that would be the 415 to 513 stack of 2024.
That would work. 413 of what?
415 of 2024, or anywhere all the way up to 513 of that stack.
Your Honor, the April portion, I have a previous commitment. So,
May 6th,
yes, Your Honor.
we look at that. All right, we will set that case for May 6th, unless I hear any objection. Hearing none. Nope.
Can I just have 1 second?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so McDonald.
So there you have it. May 6th will be the trial date for Raven Queen and the 2 others in the Las Vegas crew robbery that were doing all the robberies that involved one that involved CJ So Cool. And when he talked about the guy that they robbed on the side of the road, him also. They will be tried on May 6th. So we should look forward to maybe CJ either getting a subpoena to appear in court and testify to what happened. So that's going to be something to look forward to. We're going to be, ready to throw the book at these guys, okay?
Duffy, Jackson, and Queen, their portions and those counts that I just read out are set for trial on May 6th, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. with a calendar call of April 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Or they're all, yes, at 9 a.m. I think that's it then for Mr. Grastovich and Mr. Rutledge. That's it today, unless there's anything else we need to address from your perspective.
Your Honor, as a housekeeping matter, because I think the state said they were going to file amended, will they assign a new case number, Nick?
Is it gonna be a new case number?
Office of the County Counsel.
I will have to review that. I'll be in touch with the court and the defense counsel, and we'll find the appropriate charging documents to reflect that if it's a new case will let you know.
Unclear.
Unclear, okay.
Sounds good.
That was
Like
I
everything.
understand.
much faster way of saying it.
That's okay. All right, so keep working on that issue. And then the other defendants are going to remain set for this case. That would be Ms. Queen, Mr. Washington, Mr. Lee, Mr. Cabot, and Mr. Butler. So I do have all attorneys present for all 5 of those.
Did you say May 20? I couldn't hear you because keep talking. May.
May 6th is their trial date, but you don't have to be present for that.
Yes, I thought you were talking. The next group I'm in.
Okay, so do we want to set that after or before? Say,
After,
after?
Your Honor.
Okay, so then let's look at the next stack, which would be, or either we could, well, June 24th all the way to July 22nd.
June preferable for Washington, Your Honor.
Okay, then June 24th, does that work for everyone?
Seems to, yes.
I have a hair plan.
We'll reschedule it for you, Mr. Langford, thank you. Does that work for the state?
Your Honor, my only concern is that I'm usually out of the jurisdiction for the week of the 4th, July 4th.
Okay,
I anticipate this would be going for a second.
and then so we would have the week of the, did you want to do the 8th?
Of July,
Yeah.
that would be fine, or a week earlier.
Okay, I could maybe do it 6/17 if that works better, if that works for all the parties.
That does not, I apologize.
Okay?
So the later.
7/8?
6/17.
Sorry,
6/17 is fine.
6/17 just got rejected by the other parties. Does 7/8 work for you?
Yes, sir.
7/8 is fine, Your Honor, at your discretion.
All right, anyone else have any objection to 7/8? Hearing none, I'm going to set that trial with those, Mr. Sheets just looking at
I
me.
was getting ready to.
Oh.
I'm out of, depending on how long it goes, I'm out of the jurisdiction the last 10 days of July into the first 10 days of August.
We're going to try to make that work. I think we can perhaps get it done in that time frame still. by July 21st, maybe? Does that work? All
So
right,
we need 2 weeks. We need to block out that 2 weeks.
perfect. 2 weeks is good. We're gonna do it in 10 judicial days. Perfect. All right, July 8th, 2024, calendar call July 2nd, 2024 at 9:30.
All right, there you have it. July 8th will be the trial, the murder trial for the guy who came to Las Vegas, or the 5 who came to Las Vegas from California. And they hit a man over the head, and he went to the hospital, and he later succumbed to his injuries. Okay, and that was like recently in October, I believe, or I had to look back at my videos when I basically reported on this, but it was September or October, late September, early October when that happened. So all of their cases were upgraded from just robbery to now murder. Okay, so there you have it. Let's see what else they got to say.
9 a.m. for the calendar call, 9:30 for the jury trial. At this time, we're going to move to the state's request to revoke bail. State, did you want to be heard any further regarding that?
I will submit on our pleadings. I know Mr. Green did file an opposition. I would just hope that Mr. Washington's DNA is actually found on tape at the crime scene, the same tape that was used to find these victims as they were beaten, that ultimately led to the death of one of the 2 victims inside the house. So we requested no bail based on what we've written at the draft.
All right, I do note for the record, Mr. Green did file an opposition. I'm just going to make a blanket statement that when I considered the bail in all of these cases, I did know the precarious position, or the precarious health conditions of the now decedent in this case. And ultimately, I set bail very high in this case to be a preventative detention order. It appears as though that has not changed. They still remain all in custody. At this point, I'm going to deny this motion to revoke bail, as these bails are sufficiently high, I believe, at this point. And so the bails will stay the same as previously set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Aaron.
We're going
So bail has been set at still $600,000. It will not be revoked. None of them has still posted bond, especially on this murder charge, since it's been upgraded. Their bail has been set really high, and she don't want to revoke it. She don't want to give them a no bail so they can get. So they still have an opportunity to get out, which I doubt they do because they caught red-handed. But we have an idiot who has something to say.
to do a status check on the 5 co-defendants in 60 days to make sure that you have all of the discovery, and keep that on, 1 second, sorry. So we'll do a 60-day status check on the homicide calendar.
That's January 16th at 9 a.m.
And then Mr. Lee had a question.
Excuse me, but I want to know that is our bill staying the same for
It's the same.
600 or 1.2?
It's the same as it was previously set when you first appeared to me, so it'd be your
All right,
600,000.
thank you.
600. Denzel Lee, you ain't got $60,000 to get out of jail, dog. And if you do, you better hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. No more, no more, no more, no more. Go straight to Mexico. But you not. I don't believe anybody is willing to post your bail and sign their name or their house on the dotted line for your black ass. Not a person. And he looks like he got a anarchist tattoo on his neck. This is Denzel Lee right here with the anarchist tattoo on his neck. Y'all might not be able to see that too well, but it's there, big A, got the cross or the circle. I don't know. He's like balding in the front, got his dreads in the back. Just let it go. Just let the jail barber cut that stuff off. Because you're going to need to look good for your murder trial, big dog. Just let it go. Some people just afraid to look. I let it go. I said, I can't have this no more, okay? And this coward back here looking back like, boy, you ain't getting out. You looking at your family. You should have thought about them before you took your dumb ass to Las Vegas and started acting up. Look at this fool. Like, this fool. They just ain't going nowhere. I think Derek Roberts, he got off easy. Derek Roberts got off easy. There's no way he should have got less than what he got, but he should have gotten more, considering that all these people did all this. And now they want to separate the trials because the other two with Raven Queen, they gonna get more. One of them is a minor, I think, and he's gonna be charged as an adult. Okay, so I think they let one of them go home at one point in time, and they put him back in custody because he kept messing up his bail. Like he went to a party. He wasn't supposed to go to a party, but he was just saying he went around in those apartments or something. He was still in the apartments. But bro, you ain't supposed to leave the house. Because he lived in the apartments and the party was in the apartments at the pool or something. He wasn't supposed to leave the house. And he did. But you know, they tried to get that juvenile some rope and he hung himself. Anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.